Hey guys, it is 2014. Happy New Year, everybody. We are going to dive right into things here and start out with the topic of what is the number one determining factor for weight loss. The number one determining factor for weight loss is calories in versus calories out. The amount of calories you consume in a day versus the amount of calories you burn in a day. This is ultimately the number one factor determining how much weight you're going to lose. If you do not have this down, you are simply not going to lose weight. If you are taking in more calories than you burn in a day, you're not going to lose weight. You are going to gain weight. It doesn't matter what kind of foods you're eating. It doesn't matter what time of day you're eating them. None of this other stuff matters if you don't have this simple thing down here. This is the number one determining factor, and I see so many people get this wrong and wonder why they're not losing weight. And the simple reality is if you're taking in more energy than you're burning, I mean, it's impossible. You're not going to lose weight unless you're on an insane amount of drugs, and that is not recommended for health. So you got to get this down. Like most people that are have been in the fitness world for a while, they know this. This is simple. This is nothing new here. But I know there's so many people that I've seen that don't know this simple fact, and I thought it was worth starting out my YouTube channel with this, just because it's the most important thing. I've said it like 8 times now. Probably a little too much. I'm spamming it, but hey, you got to have this down. Now, calories in, the amount of calories you consume in a day, that's simple enough. That's just all the food you're eating in a day, you add all that up. That number, the amount of calories there, that's calories in. And calories out, the amount of calories you're burning in a day, that's a little more complicated to figure out. Number one thing that goes into that is actually a thing called your basal metabolic rate. And now with your basal metabolic rate, you actually are burning calories, and you're not even moving to do it. You could literally be sitting there all day and you're going to burn a certain amount of calories. The majority of the calories actually that you burn comes from your basal metabolic rate. And what that actually is there are thousands of little processes that go on within your body at the cellular level every day. And those processes pronunciation, require energy. So you could be in a coma, you're still going to burn a certain amount of calories from your basal metabolic rate. That's the first part to the equation of the calories out, the calories you're burning. Now the other part that comes with the calories burning, that's where the exercise and the movement, everything else comes into play. So everything from, you're in your chair, you're sitting, you're getting up, you're walking down the hallway, you're walking around at your job, any of that stuff all adds up to extra calories burned. And of course, exercise too plays a role. So you combine those two things. First thing, basal metabolic rate. All those cellular processes going on in your body each day that require energy. And then the movement that you do throughout the day. And you got the number that we're looking for. You got your total daily energy expenditure. The overall amount of calories that you have burned in a day. And to determine weight loss, to lose weight, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to eat less than that number. If you eat less than the amount of calories you burn in a day, you are in a calorie deficit and you will lose weight. If you eat more than your total daily energy expenditure, than the amount of calories you're burning in a day, you're going to gain weight. Now, it's pretty simple really, but so many people miss this point. So I definitely thought I needed to cover this, and I needed to cover this first. But yeah, the number one determining factor for weight loss, right there. Oh, you gotta pay attention to your overall calorie intake. You gotta figure out how many calories you're burning, and you gotta set up your diet accordingly to that. And in my next video, I will actually go over how exactly to do that, whether you want to lose weight, or if you're more interested in building muscle. I'm going to cover both those things in my next video, but Just wanted to kind of cover the general principle here in this first video. And I hope you guys have learned a thing or two. If not, stick around and I'm sure I can shed some light on something you don't know. But that's it for today. Hope you guys had a good new year and check out my new video. I will see you guys next time.